Hi everyone, I just thought I'd do a quick check-in with the Divine Masculine, and I feel that there's things that he wants you to know. So we're going to just do a quick check-in. I did a video a couple of days ago regarding the Divine Masculine and that he has plans in place. If you haven't seen that, then please check that out on the channel. But yeah, let's see how he is today. I do get the feeling today that he wants you to know something, and it's like a direct message to you, Divine Fems. So let's just see what he has to say today. Okay, we have a triumphant success. That came out with accelerated motion, but I'm going to leave that for a second because, well, if it's meant to come out, it will. So we have triumphant success. What else, please, Spirit? Oh, wow. Look at this. Triumph. No wonder he wanted you to know something, Divine Femme. Patience and planning again. So this is really interesting because it feels like the Divine Masculine has had some sort of breakthrough. You know, here he is, cutting through obstacles. This is like nothing is going to get in his way. He sees everything very clearly now. He's got clarity over the plan that he's got in place. It's interesting that we have patience and planning here because the other reading I did 2 days ago was all about planning. So he's seeing it very clearly now. And here we have this sort of motion of moving forwards, this action of riding, you know, straight at you, basically, Divine Femme. So, you know, he's really feeling that there has been a major shift for him, whether it's in his thinking, whether it's in his circumstances, who knows, let's carry on. But for the moment, he's feeling good. He's feeling joyous because he feels like, you know, the plans that he's making in his mind, he feels he's making some progress here. So that's good news. Let's see, what else is he feeling? What does he want? Partnerships and alliances. Okay, so he may be getting some help with this. Heart chakra. Yeah, he knows where his heart lies, Divine Femme. And transformation. These cards are coming out at high speed. So somebody is helping him cut through any obstacles. Okay, so that could be a friend of his. I think the other day we saw him seeking professional advice. So it may be that through talking it through with a professional person, some of the Divine Masculines, it won't be right for all of them, obviously, but some of them have been able to step forward and, you know, with that support, feel that they've made some headway with their plans. They've gained the clarity about where their heart really is. Now, I mean, they've known it all along, really, but they feel they're one step closer. They feel they're closer towards their heart's desires, again, which is you, Divine Femme. You know, and here we are. Yes, you're having to be patient, Divine Femme, but the planning is happening, which it wasn't a few months ago. They were just static. And here we have a card of major transformation. So they are planning a big, big change. I feel excited by these cards. There's almost like I'm picking up this Knight's energy. I feel like I want to come rushing in somewhere, you know, it's crazy, but it kind of feels like this sense of excitement and anticipation and energy that's around these cards. Can we have 3 more, please? Tell us what will follow. Yeah, look. This person is being encouraged, the Divine Masculine, is being encouraged by this person, is what I meant to say. Whoever this person is that's supporting and helping them is encouraging them to speak their truth. Okay? You know, they're giving them the clarity by being able to talk things through. And some of you may say, because I know I've had messages before where people have said, well, my Divine Masculine isn't talking to anybody. I'm sorry. But, you know, you wouldn't necessarily know, frankly, because, you know, your Divine Masculine has his own life. So it may well be that they're talking to people and you don't know anything about it. But, you know, it won't equally, because I'm not meaning to be rude, but equally, you know, it's not going to be the right reading for everybody, okay? So this isn't going to be right for all your divine masculines. Let's move the cards over a tad so you can see all of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, moving on. Look at this. He's ready to move on to the person who holds his heart, which is you. He's ready to speak his truth. And he's ready to move on towards you, towards this big change. I wonder what this last card's going to be. How exciting is this? Wow. What's the final card? Yeah. Because only then he'll feel that he can rejoice in celebration with you, you know. He's going to feel, he knows, he recognises that he's going to feel a lot happier. This can also be a marriage card. So he's got this big change coming up. He's planning this big change. He's ready to speak his truth and move towards you, Divine Fems. That is a pretty impressive layout, isn't it, hey? So that is what the Divine Masculine is wanting you to know. So let's see what action steps he's going to take. We already know the actions that he has in mind and what he's working on. Okay, so we have the Devil card. So there may be some hidden things that you don't know about, which is what I was just saying. You know, your Divine Masculine may be keeping some cards close to his chest. He may be dealing with some stuff still. He may be trying to deal with a karmic issue for some of them. You know, it could be something to do with work. It could be something to do with finance. For some reason on this card today, and I use these cards often, as you will know, this is standing out to me. So I do think there's a financial issue for these Divine Masculines. And it could be that they have some financial responsibilities. It could be financial responsibilities towards, you know, young people or children. But it just feels like they're trying to sort out the financial side of this at the moment. What else do you have for a spirit, please? What else? Yeah, look. You know, I should have put that one there actually, because here we have the Lover's card. He knows where his heart lies, and he's feeling triumphant at the moment because he's now a lot clearer about what he wants, and he wants to come rushing in because he wants to be with you, Divine Femme. You know, that's where he belongs. He's now clear about it. You know, in his deep heart, he's always known it. But now he's more aware of it in the 3D. So why do we have patience and planning and transformation, please? He's basically trying to make his mind up about the best approach, about what to do, about which route to take, you know? He knows that he wants to move forward towards love, but he knows that, you know, maybe there's other things that he has to deal with and other considerations. So he's overcomplicating this issue, which is taking its time. You know, the planning, as it says, patience and planning, it's taking some time because he's deliberating a bit too much. Because, again, this Divine Masculine is trying to keep the peace with everybody. And so he knows what his goal is. And this lady here is looking directly at her heart. So he knows he wants to make this big change. But he's got several choices and several avenues in his life. He could choose any of them. But he knows he wants to go for the heart. So, you know, he knows that he's got to make a decision, basically. And, you know, his decision is already made in a sense, but he's got to follow it through. And that is why he's taking his time with his plans. He's deliberating, frankly. So, partnerships and alliances and truth, please. Yeah, he's trying to be creative about things. He knows this is the beginning of a loving relationship, but he can't get it wrong. And so, you know, he's trying to be sort of, you know, enter it in with like a childlike enthusiasm, but to be creative in his approach, which is why he's considering all these factors, really. He wants to speak the truth to you about why he caused heartbreak. Now, not all these divine masculines will have caused the heartbreak. It may have been a separation between you, but he wants to explain to you why that's happened. He also wants to explain to you how he's feeling about the fact that you know, he knows that you're hurting. He knows that, you know, there's some distance between you in the 3D, and he wants to explain why all this situation has happened. He wants to explain honestly with you how he's feeling. And he's been encouraged to do that by this person who's been helping him talk things through. And I do get the feeling it's confidential, because this is why I thought it was a professional person, because when we did the reading 2 days ago, he had people around him that were interfering in his life still, trying to give him advice and encourage him to stay in the situation he's in, and he doesn't want to. And so it really feels like he's gone very confidentially to see somebody to talk this issue through without having the influence of all these other people, because he's got to the stage where he just doesn't want to listen to them anymore. Yeah, again, this card of celebration, look, you know. Sometimes this can be family celebration because we have different generations here, but we have this twice now. Okay, so again, this is a wedding card for some people, but, you know, he wants to be, in a celebration. I must stop. I keep getting halfway through sentences and changing and going on to the next sentence. But, you know, looking at this row, he wants to move on towards a celebration with you. You know, whether it's a wedding or whether it's just being happy in himself because he's with you and you can celebrate together. That is what he's aiming for. So why do we have transformation and rejoicing celebration, please? Yeah, again, look, this is where we started. We have the Ace of Swords. This is about clarity. He is clear now about what he wants. And that is why he's putting everything that he's already set up on the line to make this major change, to head towards this celebration, because it's you that he wants, you know? He knows now. He has the clarity. We started off over here. Look. Triumphant success. Clarity. That's how he's feeling. That's what he knows now to be the truth. It's almost like a revelation to him, because he's been sort of ignoring it in the 3D for a long time. And suddenly he's thinking, hang on a minute. I can actually have this. This can work for me. You know? Let's just get a couple of oracle cards to see what comes up. What's the overall energy regarding how the DM, what is the overall energy he wants to explain to the Divine Feminine, please, Spirit? Yeah, he knows this is spiritual, a spiritually led relationship. You know, again, this has come up before in a divine masculine reading. He knows that this is divinely orchestrated, and, you know, he's ready to accept that now, whereas before he really wasn't. But now he's beginning to understand his role, understand his feelings in all of it. You know, and that's immensely powerful for the divine masculine, because he's been avoiding it for such a long time. But now it's almost like he's worked through the fear, but he's now feeling amazingly empowered by it. Yeah, because he's seeing it from a higher view. He's seeing it. He's got this wisdom now. He's been guided by spirit, which doesn't surprise us as divine feminines at all, does it really? But for him, it's like, wow, this is something amazing, you know? Spirit are telling me this is amazing. And I'm part of something majorly special here. Wow. Seriously, divine masculines, honestly, I'm so pleased, because, you know, it's been frustrating for divine feminines, but actually to know the divine masculine has now, you know, gone through his period of growth to actually reach this stage where he recognizes the twin flame relationship and his role in it. That's extraordinary. So I'm so happy for the Divine Masculine. So keep sending your Divine Masculine loving and encouraging messages in the 5D and give him that space to work through his plans to come in, Divine Fems. And it's all looking really beautiful, I have to say. Okay, hope you enjoyed that message. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do join our flock. I love having you on board. And please let me know how you are. Drop me a like, whatever. Thank you for all, honestly, no, seriously, thank you for all your support. It's just been amazing. And you know, if there's any readings that you'd like me to have a look at, I will, as long as they're not sort of personal to you, because obviously bear in mind these are general readings, but do let me know. Okay, take care everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye.